Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Today's video is about how the sun is the equivalent of hell. In fact, the sun is hell. I mean, why is it when it gets so burning hot outside, do people think it's just simply hot and they start complaining about it being hell? Well, it's hell on earth, and that's God's way of punishing you for something whenever the temperature rises in your area, and especially if it's unseasonably hot. Anyway, we're going to start with our dead body. And when you die, the angels are going to decide who gets to go where. Well, they don't really decide. Excuse me, I'm going to take that back. They're going to deliver you to wherever it is you're going to go. So, if you're good and godly and pious, you're going to go to heaven, and the angels are going to deliver you personally to heaven. But if you're bad, well, they're going to load you up in the holy catapult. And as you can see, there are a lot more bodies in the holy catapult than what there are being carried up to heaven. So the angels, if you're bad, are going to load you up into the holy catapult. And what happens is, after they get all the bodies for the day loaded up into the holy catapult, they release it, and it flings the bodies toward the sun. And as the bodies leave the Earth's atmosphere, the skin gets burnt off of you. And since your soul is still intact, you can feel that. That's only the beginning of your pain and your torment. And then, when the bodies leave, or now they're skeletons, when the skeletons leave the Earth's atmosphere, gravity takes over and propels the skeletons all the way up to the sun. And when they hit the sun, before I forget, well, if there are sunspots on the sun, and if the bodies land in any of the sunspots, well, you're just making the sun fairy's job much more difficult. Because when your bodies land in an existing sunspot, it clogs it up. It makes it harder for the fairies to squeeze out all that gook. And when they do, well, then that means you get the sun flames even harsher than they were before. And that's when scientists start complaining about how, oh, we're going to go off the grid. And then the doomsday preppers, they get all worry-warts and everything about it, and rightfully so. Anyway, the bodies land on the sun's surface, or the souls. Now you're a soul, and your souls will be burning for all eternity. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how good you are, because God's already decided if you're going to heaven or hell. So you could be that wife, that dutiful housewife, or you could be the teeny tiny baby who barely had a chance in life, in which case you should be thankful that your God is being so merciful to kill off your child before it has a chance to screw up in life and be just a drain on society. Or you could be that little girl who's a little tattletailer. No one likes a tattletailer, or even Santa Claus, because he's a judgmental asshole. So anyway, just remember that sun equals hell, and if it were a mathematical evacuation, it would be S equal H. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you another day.